Hello everybody and welcome to the Scouting Report. I'm Dan Hayek here with Matt Doyle, and today we're previewing the Saturday evening match between Real Salt Lake and the Seattle Sounders. Matt, give me a headline for this one.
Dan, who are the two hottest teams in the league since the beginning of May?
Timbers and somebody else?
Timbers are undefeated, but based on points per game, Seattle and RSL. That's your headline.
All right, well, one of the reasons that RSL has been in such good form recently is the play of Javier Morales and the rest of the midfield as well, but it's really Javi that makes these guys click. They've scored at least 3 goals in 5 of their last 6 games. If Sean Johnson hadn't stood on his head against them, it would be 6 straight games. What can this Seattle team do to stop Javi?
It's a really good question. Seattle always vulnerable against teams that move the ball quickly from side to side and north to south. That's one of the failings of the 4-4-2. It's not always fatal, but it can be. And right now, nobody is slowing RSL down. They've been phenomenal in terms of keeping the ball where they want to keep it, and they're more confident that they can keep it there than they are afraid you're going to turn them over. Add to that more team speed. This is the fastest team they've had probably since 2010. Very, very, very tough team to stop at the moment.
Now let's switch from the RSL attack to the Seattle attack for our WTF stat. The number is 9. That's goals scored when both Lamar Nagel and Eddie Johnson are on the field. Compare that to Lamar Nagel and Obafemi, it's 7 goals. EJ and Obafemi, it's 3 goals. Does that mean that we'll see Obafemi return to the bench with EJ coming back?
I don't think so. I think, if anything, EJ starts on the bench just because Nagel and Oba have been so good together over the past few weeks while EJ has been on international duty. There's no reflection on Eddie Johnson, who has been money since he came to Seattle a year and a half ago. But when stuff is working as well as it has been up top, you don't go mucking around with it. Plus, it's interesting. I mean, we all saw Eddie Johnson playing on the flanks for the U.S. national team. If he could add a little bit of punch there for Seattle, that solves a couple of things for Ziggy Schmidt.
All right, well, let's stick with the Seattle attack for our man-to-man.
Carlos Salcedo versus Obafemi Martins. Look, Obafemi Martins was leading his team in La Liga in scoring. Yep. He is an elite striker by any measure. He has been really, really good for the Sounders. Maybe not great just yet, but he's bordering on it at this point. Carlos Salcedo is 19 years old. He's going to start this game because Chris Schuler and Kwame Watson-Sirbo likely out for the season. He is the de facto starting central defensive partner with Nat Borchers. I think the question going forward for RSL pretty much every game is, can Carlos Salcedo play like a legitimate MLS starter?
All right, well, this one is the MLS Stream of the Week presented by the Samsung Galaxy S4, which of course means you can watch it streaming for free on MLSsoccer.com. It takes place on Saturday and it kicks off at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time.